Canto 33. Antenora continued. Ugolino's account of his death. Denunciation of Pisa. Ptolemaea. Traitors to guests. Brother Alberigo. Denunciation of Genoa. That sinner lifted up his mouth from his savage meal, wiping it on the hairs of the head he had wasted from behind. Then he began, "You wish me to renew desperate grief that already presses my heart merely thinking before I speak of it. But if my words will be seed to bear the fruit of infamy for the traitor I gnaw, you will see me speak and weep together. I know not who you are, nor in what manner you have come down here, but truly, you seem to me a Florentine when I hear you. You are to know that I was Count Ugolino, and this is the Archbishop Ruggieri. Now I will tell you why I am such a neighbor to him. That by effect of his evil thoughts, trusting him, I was taken and then killed, there is no need to say. But what you cannot have heard, that is, how cruel my death was, you shall hear, and you shall know, if he has injured me. A small aperture within that mew which because of me has the name of hunger, and where others must still be shut, had shown me through its opening several moons already, when I dreamed the evil dream that rent the veil of the future for me. This man appeared to me master and lord, hunting the wolf and his little cubs on the mountain for which the Pisans cannot see Lucca. With lean, eager, alert bitches he had put Gualandi with Sismondi and Lanfranchi before his face. In brief course the father and his son seemed to tire, and I seemed to see the sharp fangs tearing their flanks. When I awoke before the dawn, I heard my sons who were with me crying in their sleep and asking for bread. You are surely cruel if you do not already grieve, thinking what my heart was announcing to me. And if you are not weeping, about what do you usually weep? They were already awake, and the hour was drawing near when our food used to be brought to us, and each was afraid because of his dream. And I heard them nailing up the door at the base of the horrible tower. Hence I looked into the faces of my sons without a word. I was not weeping, I so turned to stone within. They were weeping, and my Anselmuccio said, "You have such a look, father. What is it?" Therefore I did not shed tears, nor did I reply all that day or the night after, until the next sun came forth into the world, when a little ray had entered our dolorous prison, and I perceived on four faces my own appearance. Both my hands I bit for rage, and they, thinking that I must be doing it out of a desire to eat, suddenly stood up and said, "Father, it will be much less pain for us if you eat of us. You clothed us with this wretched flesh, so do you divest us of it." I quieted myself then, so as not to make them sadder. That day and the next we were all mute. Ah, hard earth, why did you not open? After we had reached the fourth day, Gatto threw himself stretched out at my feet, saying, "My father, why do you not help me?" There he died, and as you see me, I saw the three fall one by one between the fifth day and the sixth, and I, already blind, took to groping over each of them, and for 2 days I called them, after they were dead. Then fasting had more power than grief. When he had said that, with eyes askance, he took the wretched skull in his teeth again, which were strong against the bone, like a dog's. Ah, Pisa, shame of the peoples of the lovely land where sea is spoken, since your neighbors are slow to punish you, let Capraia and Gorgona move and make a barrier at the mouth of Arno, so that it may drown every person in you. For if Count Ugolino was reported to have betrayed your fortresses, you should not have put his sons on such a cross. Their young age, O new Thebes, made Uguacino and Brigata innocent, and the other two my song names above. We passed further, where the freezing rudely swathes another people, not bent over, but with heads thrown back. Weeping itself prevents weeping there, and the sorrow that finds a block over the eyes turns back within to increase the pain. For the first tears make a knot, and like crystal visors fill all the cup below the brow. And although, as if by a callus, because of the cold every feeling had ended its stay on my face, already I seemed to feel some wind, for which I, my master, who moves this wind, is not every vapor extinguished down here? And he to me, soon will be where your eye will give you the answer, when you see the cause raining down this breath. And one of the grievers of the icy crust cried to me, O soul so cruel that you are given the last place, lift from my eyes the hard veils, so that I may give vent a little to the anguish that gathers in my heart before my tears freeze up again. Therefore I to him, if you wish me to help you, tell me who you are, and if I do not extricate you, may I have to go down to the bottom of the ice. He replied therefore, I am brother Alberigo. I am he of the fruits of the evil orchard, and here I receive a date for every fig. Oh, said I to him, now are you already dead? And he to me, how my body may fare up in the world I have no knowledge. Ptolemaea has this advantage, that often the soul falls here before Atropos has sent it off. And that you may more willingly shave the glassy tears from my eyes, know that, as soon as the soul betrays as I did, its body is taken over by a demon, who then governs it until his time has all revolved. The soul falls down into this cistern, and perhaps the body still appears up there of the shade who is wintering here behind me. You must know of him, if you have just now come down here. He is Ser Brancadoria, and years have passed since he was closed in like that. I believe, I told him, that you are deceiving me, for Brancadoria is not yet dead, and he eats and drinks and sleeps and wears clothes. Up in the ditch, he said, of the evil claws, there where the sticky pitch is boiling, Michel Zanche has not yet arrived, when this one left a devil in his stead, in his body, and that of a relative of his who committed the betrayal along with him. But stretch out your hand to me now, open my eyes. And I did not open them for him, and it was courtesy to treat him boorishly. Ah, men of Genoa, foreign to every decent usage, full of every vice, why have you not been exterminated from the world? For with the worst spirit of Romagna, I found such a one of yours, that for his deeds and soul he already bathes in Cocytus, and in the body he seems still alive up above.